icLAAo, I can't lose. No reality where I lose. Ever. Today is Thursday, August 20, August 20th, 2026, day 231 of the 100 push-up, 100 squat progressive challenge for the year. We're in the month of August, almost done with the month of August. So we're doing 170 push-up, 170 squat every single day for this month of August. And from September, we're doing 180 push-up, 180 squat every single day for the month of September. The message for today is that no matter what happens in life, you just have to relax and don't trip. There's nothing outside of yourself that can affect how you feel. If something happens in life and you feel bad, something happens in life and you feel sad, something happens in life and you feel hopeless, you're the one creating those feelings. We have no power over what happens in this life, but we have power over how we react to it. So no matter what it is, just always remember that you have the power to control how you react, and always have this inner confidence. I have this inner confidence that no matter what happens in life, I'll always win in the end. Let's go.
That binds you. Your presence becomes cheap. You become easy to read, easy to corner, easy to break. Every sigh, every over-explanation, every desperate text exposes something deeper. Your emotional need to be seen, understood, accepted, and that need, that's the chain. That's the leash they tug when they want control. But Machiavelli didn't live by emotion. He lived by leverage. He knew that true strength isn't shown in how loud you cry. It's shown in how quietly you watch. When you're unshaken by disrespect, when you're unaffected by praise, when no one can figure out what gets to you because nothing does, that's when you become dangerous. The person who doesn't flinch wins. The one who doesn't chase attracts. And the one who doesn't care controls. This is the level where you stop reacting like a victim and start behaving like a weapon. Say it in the comments. My silence is my power. Because once they stop being able to predict you, they stop being able to use you. Number 2, emotional investment is the setup for manipulation. The more emotionally invested you are, the easier it is to manipulate you. That's why they rush to get you attached. They'll praise you early. They'll open up fast. They'll show vulnerability. Not because they trust you, but because they want you to trust them. It's a setup. The moment your emotions are involved, logic dies. And once logic is gone, power follows. You stop asking questions, you start making excuses. You begin to justify red flags just because you feel connected. That's how they win, not by force, but by making you care. Machiavelli understood that emotions cloud judgment. He said a ruler must know how to be both man and beast, logical when it's time to rule, emotionless when it's time to protect the throne. In today's world, your throne is your mental stability, and you defend it by removing emotional bait. That means no overexposure, no compulsive oversharing, no being scarce, silent, and cold. Not to hurt them, but to protect you. This is psychological warfare. You are not here to be emotionally generous with people who don't value your energy. You are here to build leverage, and silence is leverage. Say it in the comments. I give nothing for free, not even my attention. Because once you learn to stop caring, the same people who dismissed you will be haunted by your silence. Let them wonder. Let them overthink. Let them chase a version of you they'll never get again. You don't owe them closure. You owe yourself peace. Number 8. Emotional distance builds long-term power. Most people trade their emotional energy for crumbs of approval, but the Machiavellian man plays the long game. He doesn't need applause. He's not addicted to being liked. He's calculating, always thinking 10 moves ahead, and the one thing that gives him consistent advantage is distance. Emotional distance is not withdrawal, it's positioning. When you detach from needing to be accepted, you stop negotiating your value. You start observing. You start choosing. You gain leverage. Because you're not emotionally tied to outcomes. You're not desperate to win people. You're focused on winning power. In negotiations, the calmest man wins. In relationships, the one who's willing to walk away has control. In life, the person who can move in silence without emotional chaos is the one everyone ends up watching. That's the long game, and most never master it.
Any day that lifts you on, that she did last year, that she did a month before that she did the week before that she did ever since she met you every other week, and you still get beside yourself as if that's not who you with. Insanity, you're not cold. And when I say cold, what does that mean? Being cold as ice in a lady. The only thing that you can do to a woman is consequences. And I'm not saying anything physical. What I'm saying is no actions. You ain't going to walk away. That's why you have no limits. She didn't acted the part so long when she got with you. She was perfect, right? Did everything you like, then brought your bag, called your daddy, did everything right. Because she knew she didn't have you hooked yet. So when she don't got you hooked, you can walk away at any time. So she got to be on her P's and Q's. 2-3 months go by, she's in your routine. You're used to her being there. You've integrated her into your life. You're used to talking to her on a regular basis. She like, got you, then that mask come off, right? And then she starts doing the things that you told her she can't do. And when she doesn't, what do? You don't walk away, and she knows that. And because you don't walk away, she continues. And because she can get an attitude and do this and do that, you give it a little bit of time and still have sex with her that night and, still deal with her again, there's no incentive for her to change. She got you. You have to always be willing to walk away. And if you're not, she always got you and you have no leverage. And the reason the relationship ain't the way it used to be is because you're not willing to walk away, and she knows that. You got to get cold. You ain't as cold as you think you is. I'm going to Kyle Brazil next week. Hey, man, shout out to you, man. Live life. Hey, man, life is about exploration. Life is about adventure to me. I don't care how much money you got. If you stay in the same place, the same city. One of my favorite quotes in life is a Jim Rohn quote. He said, I would rather live 10 years of adventure than 100 years huddled in a corner. And so I took that to heart when I heard that as a young child. And I would rather live 10 years of adventure than 100 years huddled in a corner. Y'all don't really know my life. Before I was even online, the things that you see me do, one, that's only half of the things I actually do. And I've been living like this for the past 10, 15, 20 years. Traveling the world, Vegas, Thailand, Dubai, Mexico, DR, this, that, and the third, with women, doing this, doing that.